Hey guys, welcome back to my podcast for Miguel's Moment Plus One. I actually have plus two today. We have Brandt Goodman coming back with his girlfriend Mila, and I sit down and we talk about the most random stuff today. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you stay tuned for the next episode as well. Enjoy.
Thinking of Dora the Explorer.
There's a dog named Miguel?
No, the kid's name is Miguel. The dog's name is Dante.
Oh. Okay. We are on air. We're recording already.
Oh, okay. Whoops.
That's why I got a little bit louder. Miguel's Moment Plus One with Brandt Goodman and, I'm sorry,
Mila, Rob, Hiteshew.
Bless you. And,
That's what it sounds like.
We're just going to catch up and just talk about random stuff again.
Okay.
Like, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about?
I broke my drone yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't you just get like 2 days ago?
Yeah. My $1,500 drone is now broken. Yeah.
Is it repairable? Can you take it in? Did they say did you try unplugging it and plugging it back in?
Well, the whole glass is shattered on the sensor, so I'm gonna file a claim with insurance and see.
Okay,
so
do you want to say it on here just in case they start investigating?
I don't know if they'll investigate
let's
that far.
Let's keep it. Let's keep it.
I mean, it was totally it was partly my fault, but it was partly the drone's fault, because it's supposed to have sensor awareness to where it'll tell when there's obstacles and it'll stop. But that didn't happen at all. I was flying it at night, but it's still supposed to have obstacle avoidance. So
it hit a tree.
It hit a tree. Yeah. I was flying it in my front yard, and before I'd only started flying it when there was really high wind, so I couldn't really hear how loud the propellers were.
Yeah. So
I started flying it, and it was really quiet outside. There was no wind or anything.
You know they're gonna ask you, right?
What?
Was there wind?
Oh yeah, there wasn't any wind at all. So it takes off and it's really loud, and I was like, oh crap! All the neighbors are gonna hear it and be pissed.
I've heard one around here every once in a while.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I want to fly it by the school. That way, there's no one around there. So I go to take off, and there's a tree right in front of my house, and so I'm going over the tree, and it looks like it's not going to clear it, and so I try to pull back, but I accidentally pulled it to go down, and so it just fell in down into the tree and went through all the branches and stuff and just slammed onto the concrete. And all the force pretty much got taken on the camera, which really sucks because that's the most expensive part about the camera. So, but yeah, but it should have stopped before it actually hit it. But yeah, it was pretty bad.
You forced it to hit pretty much.
I don't think I really forced it. I was trying to pull I was trying to reverse basically, but it was I messed up. I had only flown it for a good 15 minutes, if that, and so I haven't really had a lot of experience flying it before.
I don't know if this is as equally important, but I remember in elementary school we made maracas.
Okay.
And everybody was breaking it on the progress, right?
Yeah.
And then the last day, teacher's like, "All right, you can take them home." I'm like, yes. So on the day, we were able to take it home. I broke it. So I don't know if it's the same feeling. But
I mean, I guess it's the same feeling. It's just harder when it's
I broke my maracas. You broke your $1,500 drone.
Yeah.
What made you get a drone? I mean, obviously for video.
Yeah, that and I don't know. I always love just piloting stuff and just driving cars and stuff. I don't know. I guess I just like toys and stuff like that. So yeah.
So for fun, do you ever play with any other drones?
No, that was my drone was the first drone I've ever used.
Because I've seen some fairly cheap ones, but they're just
the video quality is not that good.
Yeah.
So it was kind of I thought it was a good idea, mixing my two passions, using it for video stuff, but it ended up. Yeah, it's going to cost me an extra, a couple $100.
Just to fix it.
Yeah. Luckily, I got a discount through work, so it's not the worst thing in the world, but it still sucks.
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Joel. Were you there?
I wasn't there, but I got the immediate text afterwards.
Yeah, I said
regret.
Yeah.
I was like, I broke my drone, and you were like, no, what? How?
We've only had it for a couple days, and
Yeah.
I'd only used it a couple times.
Yeah.
And I thought you were flying it pretty well.
Yeah, I wasn't even trying to be like cocky. Like when I broke it, like I was literally just trying to like get it out of my neighborhood. That way, like I didn't like have any neighbors come out and be like, "What the hell are you doing?" You know.
You said you moved back to Paso, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was flying over by Kermit King.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
That's over by Lowe's?
Mhm.
Like heading over there?
Yeah. I live on the east side.
Oh, so there's plenty of room over there to fly.
Yeah, definitely. It was just
that one tree.
Yeah, and like we had a tree at my old house, but like it was like way at the end of my driveway, but this one's like right next to my house, so like yeah. I hate that tree. Get sap on my car. It's terrible.
Just stab it a couple times every day.
Yeah.
Just to show the boss.
Got cut off a branch, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's right. I'm tearing you apart piece by
Yeah.
piece. That's kind of psychological.
Yeah.
That's good. So what do you do, Mila?
Right now I work at a salon, Salon Rue, in Paso Robles.
Right by your work.
It is, yeah. It's
Really?
right down the street.
It's on the street. Same
Same
street,
street.
Same exact street?
Yep,
Yeah.
just a block down, more towards the train station.
Yeah, it's right across from the train station.
Right across from the train station.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Isn't there like a cafe there next to it somehow?
There's a cheese place, Vivant. It maybe used to be a cafe, but Vivant used to be literally right across the street from the theater in that
Yeah,
little
and then they
garden
moved-
spot,
yeah.
and then they moved to right next
Okay.
door. But
What's that one place that's across from the movie theater? It's in like this weird like alley back way. There's like it's like wine and like some other stuff. Like it's it's like right behind the
You mean
so, like-
1122? No.
is that no. It's
That's a
like
bar. That's a cocktail
it's
bar.
it's right behind Powell's.
right, that's where Vivant used to be. I forget what it is called now.
Oh, it's like it's only open in the morning or something on the weekends.
Something
or
like that,
something
yeah.
like that. It's
I didn't know it existed, and then I like dropped off like a pamphlet or something
Yeah,
there.
right behind. That's interesting.
Yeah.
No, I know what you're talking about. I pass by there all the time. And I see people like chilling there, eating,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
drinking something. Like, oh,
Yeah.
this is the thing.
It's
I'm not sure what it's called though.
Yeah.
It's called. It's called wait. It's Andreas. Andreas on Pine.
Is it like a breakfast place or?
It is breakfast and brunch.
Oh, that makes sense. That's why it's not open in the afternoon.
So it looks like that inside.
What?
Yeah, it's in like an alley. Like you've never heard.
Yeah, that's
That
where
looks way more
Vivant
bigger
was.
than
Right?
Whoever took that picture did a good job, by the way.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. There's another brunch place called Brunch
Yes.
on 13th.
We have
we
the
walked in
menu
there.
magnetic to our fridge.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
have all kinds of menus on the
We
fridge.
walked in there and it didn't have a bad smell. It was just like
It's because
a very.
it's right next to the other cheese place.
Yeah.
The cheese
Well, it's in the same
house or
building,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Miguel's wrestling his dog.
Yeah, I'm wrestling my dog. You know why? Collar.
Oh yeah. I was trying to get the collar
first
off.
time we were, the first
Yeah.
time. Come here, come here. I'm not gonna hurt you too bad.
Here.
She doesn't trust me anymore. It's okay. Come here. Yeah, because the first time we were recording, all you hear is clink, clink, clink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like we're in a train station.
And she's a little annoying little brat. Oh, she's good.
Probably.
She's fast though. Come here.
On this episode of Lure the Dog to Take Off His Collar,
Got it.
we did it.
There we go. And then all
Not
of a
even
sudden,
my dog.
and then all of a sudden she disappears.
Yeah. That would be the luck.
No. So Salon Rue?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
It's a boutique in the front, and then if you go into the building, it's also a salon. I've been going to one of the stylists there for years, and it's really fun to work someplace that you really love. And I'm training to be front desk stuff, so it's nice.
Yeah, it's really
Good
great to
experience.
work somewhere that you used to love. I'm just kidding.
I
like
love
the movie
it
theater.
still.
Oh,
I've only ever worked
I thought you
for.
loved Apple.
Yeah, Apple.
Uh-huh.
I'm just kidding. I've only ever worked at places that I've like actually like really loved before.
Oh no, I've worked.
I have not had that experience.
Really?
No.
Yeah, movie theater and Apple. Those are my only 2 jobs I've ever had.
Yeah, the first job was Taco Bell.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, second job was Jack in a Box.
What's in a bean and cheese burrito?
Oh my god, that was a fun story to tell every single time. Third job, Taco Bell again.
Really?
Yeah, I left Taco Bell like 3 times. I kept going back until the last time. Like, I'm never coming back.
That's what happens when you eat Taco Bell as well.
That's true. That's true.
Damn gorditas.
Yeah.
I know.
Do they even have those anymore?
I don't think so.
Gorditas?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they do.
Tostadas? Do they have tostadas?
They have tostadas. Mexican
Yeah.
tostadas. It's just like the beans and it's like a bean burrito stuff on a tostada. What's up? We're podcasting. What's up?
Oh, right on.
Where'd you get flowers from?
Sorry, Tom.
Oh.
I was gonna say there's 2 parked in our spot.
Oh,
Oh.
my bad.
Sorry.
That's not. 2 parks in a different spot, that's why. Yeah. What was your first job?
My first job was at a coffee shop in downtown Templeton on Main Street called Dark Nectar. The owner's wife actually owned the salon that was next door and actually was attached to the coffee shop. So semi landed back to where I started in the salon space, but that was a very interesting job.
Do you guys have coffee at the salon room? Like, do you have like Keurig
We do.
or something?
Not a Keurig, but it's just a big coffee maker. And we have coffee out.
What?
Sometimes fancy creamer.
What? What? Speak up. You're being recorded.
But yeah, that job was interesting. I was maybe barely 16, and they basically had me run the entire place by myself on the first day. And from then on,
You could do it though.
I did it. It was easy, but it was
Scary.
yeah. Well, it wasn't scary. It was just an interesting experience because it's not what I expected. But they were very impressed because they had very lazy, like, sons running the place before.
Are they still in business?
They are.
Okay.
If you hear this episode, I'm so sorry.
But your sons are lazy.
They are, and you know it.
You guys have a good relationship, right?
Yeah.
That's funny.
She's on the mural.
I am.
On the mural?
There's a mural. So, do you know where McPhee's is in Templeton?
It's right next
Literally
to it.
right there.
Oh,
Yeah,
that, no,
That
no.
there's a mural.
I rarely go to Templeton. I rarely go to Tuscaloosa.
You're not missing much with
No.
McPhee's. We have no affiliation with McPhee's, but like they need to get their.
What's McPhee's?
It's like a really bougie like restaurant for Templeton. Like
It's like cowboy bouge.
yeah,
Oh.
it's like if McClintock's tried to be like a like 4-star restaurant. Like,
Yeah.
Really?
yeah, like they like yeah.
Well, I don't get that from the name McPhee's.
Yeah, right?
I get like a diner out of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Interestingly,
But, like-
though, that
like
was
Hey
everyone's
Honey.
favorite coffee that we did. That
Oh,
we
yeah.
roasted at Dark Nectar was the McPhee's blend that we had made specifically for
Yeah. But like
restaurant.
I could go on a whole rant about restaurants in North County. Like they are just so bad. Like honestly, there are no restaurants that I think like are really great. I like Orale. I like La Mexicana.
Mexican food.
Pappy's. Remember they said they were gonna move. Were you here when I said that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They,
And
they opened up. Yeah.
did they actually open up?
Yeah, they opened up a new spot. Yeah,
That's good.
It's way more open. I still haven't checked it out. I
Yeah.
keep bringing it up and I don't go.
But it's just hard because it's not on the same street.
It's not the same street, you know. It's just
No more memories.
No more
you know?
memories. I walk in, the table's limping on one side.
Yeah.
They don't have that anymore. You know?
Yeah,
That's what
that's
I
true.
preferred. The imperfections.
Yeah. I miss the family of cockroaches. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just
What?
kidding.
They didn't have cockroaches.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. What are your favorite restaurants in town?
In town, surprisingly, the more expensive ones like Fish Gaucho and.
I've never
It's
actually
not
been to
gone
Fish Gaucho.
Seriously, it's actually pretty
We
good.
need
I heard
to
they have good
it.
cocktails.
Nah,
All right.
I like their cocktails. It's just when I go there, I don't really think, oh, I'm gonna get a cocktail there.
Yeah.
I get like I'm gonna get the Carnitas burrito or something.
Mm.
You know? So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then, you know what? I haven't. I think November or December. I can't remember what it was. I went for the first time ever to Pappy McGregor's for food.
Oh, their menu is so weird. I can't order anything because it's just like I don't know. I'm too picky.
I got their like what was it called?
It's like Blarney Burger.
Blarney Burger. Yeah, she remembers.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Oh, is that the one with like bone marrow? Yeah, they do that.
Bone marrow?
Yeah, they put like
it had like
they cook
crispy
it with,
onions on it, and
maybe I didn't read too much into the menu, but I think they cook it with bone marrow.
yeah, I heard there's human hair in it too.
No, bone marrow is good. Like, we actually need it. Yeah, we actually need like bone marrow in our bodies.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, like that's why they think we're like so unhealthy like right now as humans because like
We're not eating
back in the
bone
day,
marrow.
yeah, like you know people used to eat like the entire animal because like that's all they.
Yeah, well, it's
eat.
Mexicans right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any kind of stew you see in the kitchen of Mexican, oh, dude, everything's in there. You got the tongue, the ear.
Yeah, that's true.
The
Yeah, I've never had
other
tongue.
stuff down
Cow
below.
tongue.
Huh?
And have you had cow tongue?
Cow tongue? Yeah.
Is it good?
I think what? Yeah. Tacos? Oof.
Cow
Hey.
tongue tacos?
I'm getting hungry just thinking about it, honestly.
Wow, interesting. I remember I went to Food for Less one time, and there was a cow tongue.
There's always cow tongue at Food for Less.
Yeah, there always is cow tongue, and I was like,
And hooves.
There's hooves?
Yeah.
Really? That's crazy.
Food for Less educated me on what lingua was.
Yeah,
It did.
that's true. Yeah. Yeah. I always call it fufele.
Fufuli?
Fufele.
Well, the good thing about Food for Less is they're always open.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Holidays too, right? I've never seen
I think so, yeah. But I think my all-time favorite restaurant in Paso, it honestly might be La Mexicana.
Yeah.
I like their food a lot.
Not Mexicana.
Yeah.
That's the one on, not 13th. The 13th?
Yeah, it's on 13th. Yeah, it's
13th?
by the fire department.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I actually went there. Their chips and salsa is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Orle's good too. I like Orle.
Orale. Yeah, no. When I first opened, it's like, you guys better be entering your phone.
Oh yeah.
Orale. Orale. You know, like,
Yeah.
you walk into the door, oh, but no, they never do that to me. I do it to them.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm sure they hate you.
They're like,
Well,
this
I'm
guy.
pretty sure they're annoyed.
Maybe. No, their staff is always good there.
They are. They're really
Yeah.
Same for La Mexicana, but there's no good Mexican restaurants in Slow
not
at all.
None.
No, like
You think-
there's like Santa Cruz Express, and like
We
I
did
do not
go
like
to
that.
the one that literally has no name.
Yeah, I don't know
across
what
the
it's
street
called.
from the liquor store.
Yeah, it's by like the creamery. It's like towards the end of Higuera. It's kind of like it's by like a old slow barbecue.
Yeah.
There's like that Mexican place there, and like it's kind of like fast food, but it's kind of like a sit down restaurant. But their food was good. I enjoyed it.
Interesting, because we got French fried nachos,
Yeah, I got French fry nachos
and they have a burrito
With
where you
carne
get
asada
French fries.
on the fries. It was pretty great. 10 out of 10 would recommend again. They're probably really great if you're like ever like stoned or like super
Well,
drunk.
I think that's the
Yeah.
point, especially in a college town.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of those.
And it's
But-
at like the end of the bar crawl.
Yeah, it is. So it's like
Spots.
perfect.
Yeah. they're-
Like it's like one of those places where you just like stumble across and you're just like, dude, this is amazing. Like, you know.
Yeah, I feel like I've gone there, like with a family or something. Because I remember eating tacos and Slow. I just don't remember what it was. It was all
Yeah.
long time ago.
Santa Cruz Express, I will go on record to say that's probably the worst Mexican food I've ever had in my life.
Oh
we
my
did
God.
only have it once, but it was.
I've actually had it
absolutely terrible.
twice.
Oh really? I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Their carne asada has literally no flavor at all, and like that is like a cardinal sin for me. Like if your carne asada has no flavor, like we just can't do business. I'm sorry.
So you went a second time.
I want a second time. Well, you know, sometimes people have off nights. You know,
That's
restaurants have off nights. It's you know,
That is true. Yeah.
it's not their fault, but twice, I don't know.
Well, the new Park Street Grill downtown, where Artisan used to be.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that,
street
that'll
side?
Street
yeah,
side.
Street side. Sorry, Park Street Grill is the new one.
Yeah.
A little fancier one.
yeah.
But-
Wait, what's the one next to La Mexicana? That's
Ooh,
that's a new barbecue place.
What?
La Mexicana barbecue place by La Mexicana?
No, it's by sorry, not La Mexicana. It's by McClintock's.
Oh, you're talking about Stein's.
Steins, yeah. Have you tried that place?
Yeah, I tried it. It's
Yeah.
pretty good. I got their the tri-tip.
Okay.
Tri-tip's always good.
Have you had Jeffrey's?
Yep.
I like
I got
Jeffrey's.
their pulled pork there.
Is it good?
That's pretty good.
Their
You
pulled
had
pork
tried-
is
I
good.
tried both their mac and cheeses. I think Jeffrey's had a better mac and cheese than
Okay.
Stein's, but Stein's had a better tri-tip than
Really?
Jeffrey's.
How much was Stein's mac and cheese?
How much?
Yeah.
I don't know. They were both pretty packed.
Because the Jeffrey's mac and cheese, I feel like, is so expensive.
It's like $16 if you want meat.
No, anything over like whatever you can buy at the store.
Yeah.
To me, it's gonna be really expensive.
Yeah.
true.
Well, over at Jeffrey's, the ambiance there.
It's so nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
God.
It's something very unique to this area that we
Yeah.
haven't had
Yeah.
Like they
before.
did a really excellent job when they built that place. Like
Yeah,
just
it's
deciding what
perfect.
to do.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the cafe they're going to open adjacent to it, where
Yeah.
the owners of General Store opened a bookshop for,
For, like, 2
a
weeks.
month.
Yeah.
Oh, really? So
It was
both-
open for like a month. Yeah,
Yeah,
and then they closed
literally.
it.
same time as Stein's, right? Or some a similar time, like when Stein's first opened.
I didn't even
I
know when
didn't really
Stein's
follow
opened.
Stein's.
Yeah, because once they
Yeah.
were open, I tried to go there and I checked it out, and then I saw that bookstore was obviously
Yeah.
closed because it was like 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, they're
So now
gone.
it's closed.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
gone. They were open for like not even holiday season.
No,
They were open for
opened,
like,
late August.
and they were
Not-
no, they were
not
actually
September.
they were open for early September to like
Yeah,
late
because
September.
they had just missed like this summer tourism rush. I feel like.
Yeah, which
Poor.
I think they just
timing.
opened at a bad time.
It was just books, stationery, and
well,
like,
the weird thing is
blankets.
like every time a business opens, they usually have backing to a year or 2 years.
Yeah, like
and
a
then they
lease or
close.
something.
Right.
I never.
Literally a month.
Passel's the only place I've seen places open up for a month, 2
Yeah.
months, and then close.
I wonder
down.
if they're.
There was one, Via Creek or whatever it used to be in the corner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
changed names
yeah, like 3 times.
Yeah.
times
It's
in
insane.
the past 6
And
months.
It was a
literally,
different
it gets
week.
worse
Done.
and worse. Like,
Yeah, now it's
their
the
names.
banner printed on there.
Yeah.
That penne or whatever.
Yeah.
I can't
Something
even read
Italian.
it honestly.
It should be interesting.
Whoever owns where Via Creek used to be, please change the name to just something simpler. Like it's getting ridiculous.
Yeah, it can't be like the building owner's responsibility.
No, yeah.
But they still have to make some rent.
Yeah, that's
They have
true.
to say.
But like, I don't know. Via Creek was fine. Like that was a good name.
I never
Keep it
went there.
simple. I never went there either.
Oh, and then On Bar.
Oh yeah,
that
remember
was
On
real
Bar?
clever.
Yeah, that was for like less than a month.
That's a terrible name though.
They changed the name. It's the same owners as it is right now.
Is it really?
It is, but they just changed the name.
I'm just
Don't
gonna write a
know
review.
why.
I'm just gonna write a review. Hey, I haven't even tried the food, but like,
But they
please
changed
change
their
his
name.
goddamn name.
Your name,
Bistro Laurent
your name's
didn't
throwing
change
me
their
off.
name, did they?
Bistro
No, I
Laurent.
think they just simplified it on
Yeah.
their sign, which
It looks nicer.
yeah, it does.
rebranded or something.
Yeah, because like remember they had that like weird like blue and like gold sign.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one in the corner, right?
Yeah,
I've
Cursive.
never been there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of places I haven't been downtown,
that's true.
and I've been to quite a few.
I think like growing up here, it's like hard because like you just go to like the family restaurants like that you
Yeah.
like went to, and then like I don't know, it's hard to like go to different restaurants.
There's a noodle place right in that same area as Odyssey and Bistro Laurent.
Oh, the Korean barbecue?
No,
Wait, what?
I had the name, but then you said Korean barbecue.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I know what you're talking about. Pad
Asian
Thai.
Cravings.
Asian Cravings. They have a pretty good. What's it called? The little not gyozas, but they're like
Oh, I was gonna say yes.
they have pretty good gyozas. I got that while I waited for my food, but
Nice.
they got the noodles, and then you can add the meat, whatever meat you want. That's pretty good.
I always get Thai iced tea from there, but every time I try to go there for food, they're closed.
Oh
They have
yeah.
like a lunch break in
Oh.
the middle of the day.
Yeah,
kind
they
of
have a
thing.
lunch break on your lunch break.
Yeah, exactly.
Real smart. I don't know why.
But I want to try their food so bad. I just keep missing it.
Yeah.
It's very good. It's a small little area too for where they're at.
Yeah. They should take out that parking lot behind there and just make that like a little like courtyard like
Kind of like how the creamery is.
Yeah,
in Slough.
exactly.
That'd be super cool.
Yeah, you should go to the creamery in Slough. It's really cool. Like they have this like just outdoor like just it's kind of like Jeffrey's but like there's just a lot more businesses. Like
It's a large courtyard.
There's like an Italian restaurant there. There's like a bakery, an ice cream place.
Really fancy restaurant.
That's not like where Splash Cafe is it?
No.
But it's the next block over?
No, it's like, it's pretty far down, like kind of where we were talking about. The
You know where Captain Nemo's is?
Nope.
No.
It's a comic book place.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's right across from
Yes.
there, yeah.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah.
It looks a lot different now. Because
Yeah.
they really built it up. Because it was almost like invisible. I always forgot about it in that spot.
Yeah.
There's a few businesses I saw up and down every time I go down there.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be interesting to go back and check out.
Yeah.
Every time I go to Slough, it's usually for Firestone.
Honestly, Firestone's way overrated in my opinion. Their tri-tip is not that good. It's all greasy and like it always gives me a headache. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Still pretty good tri-tip. But now that
Their
we have,
barbecue sauce is pretty good though.
But now that we have like Jeffries and Steins here, like there's no point in me going down there.
Yeah, exactly.
True.
That's true.
I just go downtown, I have a glass of wine too. You know?
Do you like Mediterranean food?
I don't think so. I don't know. I haven't tried it.
Like
I don't think I've tried
kebabs and like shawarma and like
No, I
pita.
haven't. No.
You should try this place called Petra. It's actually my favorite restaurant in Slough. It's so good. It's at the very beginning of Highgate Street, right before like Bank of America.
Northern.
Yeah, it's more north. Yeah, I guess north would be the. No, it's more east, I think.
Well,
Anyway,
yeah.
it's such good food. Like their pita bread is always like fresh, chicken,
It's
tri-tip.
so good.
It's great.
As you can tell, they used to live in Slough.
Yeah, I used to live in Slough.
Well, and you work there, so you
And
get
you work
to...
there.
Yeah, so like
So how's the commute now? Because now you're driving from Paso to Slough every day.
every day, yeah. It's
Have you figured out the traffic schedules? Have you figured out?
I have actually. I can get from my doorstep to the bottom of the grade in 25 minutes. Sometimes less, depending on how fast I go.
Triple digits?
CHP, if you're listening, I'm sorry. But yeah, I can. Yeah, I got the traffic patterns down at this point.
Yeah, so I'm assuming at the beginning you were like getting there way too early.
Yeah.
Or you
Well,
have to wait.
I mean, I still get
Or
there pretty
late.
early just because like my parking situation is different. Like I have to park on one of the streets.
Yeah.
That way I don't have to pay for parking. So I leave about like an hour early and then I just like clock in like 20 minutes early just to like get some extra money.
Yeah. And how's work going?
It's good. Can't really talk too much about it because I have an NDA. But yeah.
Oh, got it. Like,
Yeah.
you can't talk about AirPods and the quality of AirPods.
I mean, from personal use I can, but I can't really talk about like stuff that goes on in my store.
Oh, no, that's
Yeah.
fine. That's completely fine.
I love my AirPods. I'm just going off of that. And
Best investment I've made.
right,
Oh my
I'm
God.
glad I told you about like how cool they are.
Yeah, I just I'm sure there's features that I haven't been using on it.
Yeah.
Because I just put them on and start listening.
Do you keep your phone in your locker?
No, I keep it on me all the time, especially when like at the gym and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I did put a playlist on my
Okay.
watch. Like
Yeah.
you said,
Nice.
I did. So just in case.
Yeah,
My phone's
exactly.
dying or something.
Yeah.
Or I leave it in the car, forget it.
Right.
Yeah. I'll never forget my phone though. But
Yeah.
just in case.
For sure.
One of these mornings I'm gonna wake up early enough when I'm not getting emails or I'm not getting texts or calls
Yeah.
and just go for a run without my phone. See how that.
Honestly, I think that'd be a good option. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
cool.
like, yeah, I feel like I'm way too attached to my phone.
It's good. It's good to be attached to your phone though. There's so many opportunities on your phone.
Yeah,
There's so many.
but there's a
things
lot
you
to
can
do. Like besides being on my phone, like trying to run a business. You know,
From your phone.
I mean, I can, but I can also run it from my computer, which like for some
Which
reason I
acts
feel like
like
there's
a
less.
phone.
It does, but like I feel like there's less distraction on my computer. Like I feel like I'm
Really?
able to focus more. It's a weird thing.
Well, it's because like you sit down, you have both your hands
True,
You
that
know.
too, and
on your phone.
Yeah.
You kind of like just kind of hunched over.
yeah, I love using a computer. I think I really want a desktop because I feel like that's like my optimal like.
The all-in-one desktop.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like that's just like my prime like time for.
Oh, speaking of like, now we're talking about like desktops, like
Mhm.
your setup. This is what I want to tie into now is downtown studio, or you're looking for
Office space. Yeah.
Yeah, what have you run into yet?
Nothing but problems. It's really hard because like all the spaces that like are available, like I just don't want to rent from there. Like,
Expensive
yeah, it is pretty expensive. Like
contracts.
Yeah, it's like
Leases?
a year lease, which would be fine, but yeah, I'd rather just have a space that I like for a year and like pay between like $350 to $450 for
A month?
space. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I feel like that's difficult to
Yeah.
find downtown.
It is, yeah. Where Riley has his office space, I'd love to have a space there because, yeah, it's just private space. Like it's
Have you
right
ever
off
thought like
downtown.
a little outside of downtown? Like, because I know there's like these big buildings that just
Yeah.
have empty office
It would-
spaces.
I don't know. I guess I'm kind of picky because like
You
I'd
might
really,
slowly migrate.
I'd really like to just have a office space downtown because like that's where we do most of our filming and stuff. So it'd be
Yeah.
really nice to just have our equipment downtown and then
Uh-huh.
go and shoot and do stuff like that. Plus like having kind of like a a little bit close to like restaurants and like just kind of like coffee shops and stuff like that. That way we can like go talk to clients and then come back to the office pretty quickly.
Here, let me show you my office. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Come back to my office. I have something I want to show you.
Yeah, and then
I have
really,
candy.
yeah, we really want to rent out spaces for like podcasts and stuff. So like,
Yeah.
if someone wants to rent our space for a podcast. No,
I
I'm just
don't know.
kidding.
I don't know who you're talking about. No, because what I was thinking is like if you have something like that, you do set up, like you said, something for a podcast.
Yeah.
Have like somewhat unplugged equipment, so that way all they do is plug in their laptop.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
that's it.
Right.
They just take off, and they
Yeah.
have 2 mics.
Right. Yeah.
That'd be perfect.
hmm
And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there doing
Yeah.
podcasts right now.
Or we can like kind of take over. Like, okay, like all you have to be in charge of is recording, and we'll mix it and edit it. Like, we'll just have like a stationary computer for that
Uh-huh.
station.
Yeah.
And then like take care of it all from there. Like that way, like included with the rental price, there's like mixing and mastering on top of that.
Yeah.
So
Have you ever tried? Have you ever thought about working with somebody who is already somewhat, if like so not successful, but at
Yeah.
least making some progress in that area? Let's say Slow might have some people. I don't know if Paso has any people
maybe,
at all. But like reaching out to them, like, hey, I want to do this. Can I
Yeah.
learn through you? See
I
how
mean,
you did it.
I did a
Or
lot
do you
of
wanna
sound
start from
design
scratch?
in high school, so like I feel like I'm pretty versatile and
Oh,
stuff
I'm
like
not,
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not talking about the equipment. I'm talking about just the execution.
yeah. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I hate Slow so much because like it's just full of just a lot of like people who I mean, yeah, I'm kind of sticking my nose in the air, but like just the culture there, like everyone like wants to do something, but they just do not have the initiative to do it.
Oh,
like,
it's all talk.
it literally is all talk. Like
Yeah.
it's like Santa Barbara's a little bit better because like the culture there is like, people are like
They
talk,
are
but they
already
also
snobby.
they are already snobby, but like they
At
have
least
the
they've earned it.
experience and at least they at least have like the experience and the education
Right.
to back it up, even if it goes nowhere. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, like at least they have something to back it up. I feel like in Slow it's just all talk and no one really wants to do anything until like
From experience of trying to work with people from
Yeah.
Slow and who
Yeah.
move too slow.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just hard to get anything going.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of times like every year I have something different. Like, oh, I want to do this or I want to
Yeah.
do that. There was one year where actually, I can be like a party promoter or something.
Yeah.
like, or learn how to cater, like
Right.
not cater, but like plan a wedding for somebody else kind of thing.
Right.
And I started looking into it, and I Google it. Hey, what is what I need to do
Yeah.
to have this or that?
Right.
And it says, get hired at an already successful place and learn from them. Start from the bottom. Like, man, I don't want to start.
Yeah.
It took years, right?
Well, plus it's hard. It's hard in this area because like there is no industry.
Same
Like,
thing with
no
like,
one.
social media marketing. Like,
Yeah.
they want you to work for somebody else before
Right.
you start your own. I'm like,
But it's hard in this area because you have to like go to San Francisco or go to LA to like
Yeah,
have someone
exactly.
do that because
so why don't you
there's
just start from scratch here and start your own
right
shit, you know?
exactly because there's no one here that like has that. Like you're really gonna go to like Taylor Rentals and like learn from people there. Like that's like
You're taking a step back.
exactly yeah. Like you could just
Yeah.
learn on your own and like
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like when you're on your phone, like you can do all these things.
That's
Like,
true. Yeah.
Like most of the, I think technically half the podcasts I've ever done was from my phone.
Yeah.
Because all I do is I download the app,
Right.
record,
Yeah.
post.
That's true.
Little title, little description, done. That's it.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Definitely.
Like I've been trying to do a lot more on the phone as far as like social media for the theater and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Instead of going on my computer and like scheduling everything and all that stuff, I'm like share, post, like, comment.
Right.
Like I'm just trying to dedicate a little bit more time to that.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to make a bigger difference than me going in, automated everything,
Right.
and then they have no idea who it is doing
Yeah.
that stuff. Instead, they're like, hey, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're not getting Dragon Ball Z Super. I'm so bummed. You
Yeah.
know, like just really, and then talk
sure.
to them about Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. For sure.
Broly, whatever. I'm not
That's
sure.
true.
I'm not sure if you're into Dragon Ball Z Super.
Not really. I've actually never watched an episode besides like when it was on when I was like 4 or 5. But,
Hey, all right, let's change the
Yeah.
subject then.
I mean, I think I would enjoy it, honestly. Do you think I would like it?
You might.
You don't think I would like it?
Mm-mm.
Why?
I don't know.
I just seem like that type of person.
I have that feeling. I just have that feeling. It's like because there's so much backstory behind it. Like
That's
you gotta
true.
know where it came from or what they're doing.
Well, I don't think I would just like jump right into like the newest season.
Right.
Like I think I would
watch,
go back.
Yeah, watch a few things that kind of led up to
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
I think I would enjoy it. Don't-
Surprisingly, my family has like a lineage of being Dragon Ball Z nerds,
But it
but I've
skipped you.
never.
Have you ever seen an
watched it.
episode?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I know what like a Dragon Ball looks like.
Yeah.
but-
Very off topic, but your dog's teeth are very white and shiny.
yeah. Do you brush them?
No, I do not.
Well,
Thank
she
you.
keeps them clean. Good job.
Told me to brush them earlier.
Oh, really?
Well, and also like a lot of the grass outside, they
Yeah.
chew on that stuff.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that cleans it too.
Yeah.
I used to do that for my cat.
You know.
Hmm.
Yeah, dogs know how to take care of themselves to a certain extent.
Yeah.
If there's no food in their plate, they die.
My dog has terrible breath and bad teeth, so I think she missed that part of the hereditary.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and it probably helps that she like chews on all the wood furniture and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of fiber going on.
Yeah.
These chairs, I mean, I didn't like these chairs anyways.
Yeah.
They're slowly disappearing.
Yeah. Whittling away. Hey, where'd that leg go?
Exactly.
Okay.
You do have a lip roller too, by the way. Actually, quite a few.
Got that value pack.
Yeah.
She
But
really
I
wants to
think,
try it.
like, we were talking about this at Spearheads. Like,
Yeah.
We're like the young crowd starting in this area.
Yeah.
That 15, 20 years from now, we're going to be like, yeah, we were there when another young crowd is
Yeah.
gonna be starting.
For sure.
Like,
yeah.
we got to lay down the groundwork. We just
Right.
but that's the thing, we just got to lay down the groundwork.
Yeah.
Even if nobody's looking or listening.
That's true.
So,
Because
Yeah.
there are younger people that are interested in this stuff too.
absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really hoping once this administration gets over, I'm not trying to be very political right now, but we're going to start seeing like a better wage increase and like more socioeconomic like growth to where people are going to have a lot of time to like invest in like entertainment, invest in themselves and create
They have the time now.
businesses. We do have the time now. It's just not a lot of people have money to spend. Like we're
Absolutely.
very lucky. We're in a very wealthy area, but it's wealthy for older people, and
Absolutely.
usually older people get stuck in like what they're doing, like the wine industry or something like that, and they're pretty abrasive towards like new changes. Like so,
Very true.
I agree, but at the same time, I've seen a lot of winemakers coming in that are young. They're like between
That's
25 and
true.
35.
yeah. And I think we just have to wait until like our generation
Give
gets
me
a little
about
bit more
7 years.
wealthy.
Yeah.
Probably about 7 years, but I feel like if we start investing in ourselves now, like we will probably. I have a feeling that millennials will be more successful than baby boomers and Gen Xers. Like that's just the way.
Absolutely. I keep
feel
seeing these like
things.
little dumb articles on Facebook saying like millennials have learned how to live less on food. I'm like, yeah, because
Yeah.
we're not getting paid enough.
Right,
We have
exactly.
to.
Like,
Yeah.
what do you is a study shows that millennials don't go shopping as much as
Yeah.
the
Right.
generation.
Yourselves.
Yeah.
Because you guys don't pay them. That's
Right, and I feel like we're creating these habits with ourselves where we're penny pinching and we're saving money, and
And that's the way to do it right now.
that is the way to do it. And like once these baby boomers that are in power start to become out of power, and it becomes more millennials and Gen Xers.
The new rain.
Honestly, like things are going to change, and like things won't be the same for very much longer.
Things are going to change, and things are going to be faster.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And
The
the
fact
millennials and generation, what's the next one? X?
Gen X, yeah.
Gen X are going to be way more adaptable.
Yeah.
That's why.
The fact that like we have someone like Alexandria Ocasio in office, like I think it really is a good way to see what the future holds.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that we actually have someone in Congress who knows how to use social media and the internet like pretty fluently, like I think that's a really great sign. The fact that they know how to get information across like in a good way, and it's not fake news or distributing stuff like that.
There was a time where Hillary Clinton tried to do this thing where she replied to people with emojis, and they all acted like she doesn't have to treat us like little kids.
Right, exactly.
But yet somebody else their age would reply with emojis like, "Oh, that's so cool."
Millennials aren't stupid, and I don't think baby boomers understand that. Like just because we grew up with computers and technology, like it's actually the opposite. We're the most educated, and like I don't know. I feel like we're going to be the smartest generation. Like,
well, and the point's proven anytime you try to help an older person with something very simple in technology, and then they're like on their knees being like, "Please help me."
Yeah.
Well, there's schools right now that have laptops assigned, laptops, iPads too, and all assigned to students.
Yeah.
That's how my brother's school
Before
is.
we were like calculators.
Right.
That's as far as we got with technology. And by the way, those teachers who said like we're not gonna have calculators always with us.
They were wrong. Yeah.
Very wrong.
Yeah. I mean,
but we can say that with iPads now. It's like you're not always gonna have an iPad. No, it's just gonna be like implanted in your brain.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I had a millennial professor for my second year of college, and we could always use calculators on the test.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you, Amanda.
But I feel like we've gotten to this point in education where 30 years ago, Steve Jobs had this vision that every student would have their favorite teacher with them at all times, and they would just be learning constantly. And we just need to get corporations like Google like away from having YouTube just be the sole purpose of what kids are using iPads for, because like there's so much education that someone could learn at a very young age that could excel them into different heights and like into a different career. Like the idea that like I could have learned so much more in like elementary and middle school, and high school could have been basically like college for me, where I would have learned how to video edit, how to do all this.
So do you blame the school system for not learning as much?
I mean,
or just the technology wasn't there.
I mean, partly that the technology wasn't there, but also like going to school during a recession definitely didn't help at all. But and everyone's brains do work differently, so I think my experience and my vision for education doesn't go alongside with everyone's learning habits or learning like exercises, because like I think there should be different pathways for different kids. Like we shouldn't have the same level playing field because it's not level.
There's so many students in school. It's hard to not keep it broad.
It's true, but why aren't we investing so much into education? We should be. That should be our main focus. That it literally is our future. This has gone very political, but like
if you think about it, it has to be politics.
I feel like that shouldn't be a political subject.
Yeah.
Well, it's more education.
It's gonna be more like just socially acceptable habits. Like just kids going to school these days, they have the tablets to work with. But kids going to school back in the day, you were told by a paper result if you're gonna be good or not.
Exactly. So with AI becoming more of a thing, I think the fact that like it'll start to learn from a child's very young age what their learning habits are, create curriculum for that student, and try to help them based on that. It's not really going to be a teacher who makes human errors just like everyone else, creating these negative habits and creating an environment where a child doesn't want to go to school because they just flat out do not like school. They're failing because a teacher can't...
The system's not working.
The system's not working for them. The teacher cannot teach 30 kids and have them have the same amount of time. Like, that's just physically impossible.
Successful too.
Exactly.
Because some kids are good at school, some kids aren't. Some kids can't do homework, or they need more time.
Right. So, I mean, we just need to invest more in education. I think I don't think there is an argument for not being able to invest in education and having it be a negative outcome.
Yeah, I don't know where that would come from. Like, oh, you're too smart.
Yeah, we invest way too much money into our military that it's kind of mind-boggling that we're literally sending people to go die rather than to invest in someone's future and to make our country better by creating these smart people that can either be a politician or be a civil engineer and a scientist who would, learn to cure cancer. Like all these things could happen, and it always starts with education.
Absolutely.
This is paid for by Brandt Goodman for 2020.
I don't think you're old enough to be president, can you?
Not president, but I could definitely run for something.
Yeah. Oh, look, since you're back in Paso, thinking about politics or something?
Possibly.
Because I want to look into more of that, but I don't know. Actually, every time I start looking into the whole political side of Paso Robles, everybody's so upset.
Everyone's very upset, and everyone's very old and white.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of hard for a young voice to have any impact. If you've ever gone to a town hall meeting, there were times in our journalism class in high school where we got to go sit in, and some of the questions and
this has been happening for 15 years,
quote unquote, were
just personal
very
issues.
Outdated and personal issues.
Yeah. Well, literally we would be in a town hall meeting, and a elderly woman would be complaining about those Mexicans crossing the street in Spring Street, they're gonna get hit. Like, we should put in a stoplight. Like, the Mexicans are going way too fast. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, it was. I mean, it was sad, but it was like
let's put a sign that says "Don't cross" in English.
Right.
There you go.
And if they can't read, they should. I know. There's all these things that come into play. Education, yes. We need to invest in education, okay. But first, the wall.
Yeah, exactly. Like, don't even get me started on the wall. It's ridiculous. Yeah,
it's funny. Did you see the new video on, it's probably all social media, but where President Trump, I don't know if he's currently was in office or not, but he was talking in front.
Thank you guys for listening to Miguel's Moment Plus One and my guest. Stay tuned for more guests, and I hope you enjoy your day. Stay positive, and love you guys.